Nobody wants a problem. That's why our attitude is something wrong. Sometimes too much one-sided and too much, ultimately too much self-centered attitude. So therefore, many problems. In spite we do not want problem, but because of your motivation, because of I think maybe your motivation is too much narrow, too much short-sighted, and due to that, unnecessary problems happen. Then another thing, once your mind extreme self-centered mental attitude, then your mind becomes something very biased. With that, you can't see reality. Everything, when you look, the mental projection, much involved. So you can't see the reality. So, your sort of action is supposed to solve the problem or supposed to achieve something. Since your knowledge about reality not fully, because much mental projection there, therefore your action becomes unrealistic action. So naturally, unrealistic method, unrealistic action will fail to bring the wanted desire. That's clear. So therefore, many problems actually, say, our motivation, our mental attitude, something lacking. As a result, these unwanted problems happen. So now I can see better. So no compassion. So world, such nature, such condition, facing many man-made problems. Now here, you see, I feel one of the important mental factor is fear, doubt, anger, and sometimes extreme negative competitive sort of feeling. So counterforce these negative things. Warm-heartedness, compassion. Compassion developed here. The very nature of compassion is taking care of others' well-being. That very mental attitude brings self-confidence. And that mental attitude immediately removes barrier. So, no basis of fear, distrust. And through that way, you can carry your activities open, transparent, truthful, honest. No room of hypocrisy. That creates healthy community, healthy society. Even your own family, small group, one of the family members always suspect each other. How can you help family? And common effort cannot take place. Trust, friendship, honest, transparent brings together. And somehow every individual energy can mobilize. So that's same way, community level, national level or global level. And then peace. We really want peace. I think today's world is such that every continent, every country, each other, heavily interdependent, interconnected. According to that reality, concept of war is outdated. It's very clear. Concept of war means one side victory, one side defeat or destroy. Now today's reality, according to today's reality, everybody, every country is part of your own country. So actually the reality, according to the reality, our century-old concept of we and they is outdated. We must consider the rest of the world, whole world is part of you. So instead of harming them, instead of destroying them, you must take care. There will be. Because ultimately, that's the best sort of way to protect your own interests. This is today's world. So national boundary, like today, or global economy, or environmental issue, the national boundary is not much clear. So that's today's reality. So therefore, concept of war is outdated. So here, I often is telling people, now, in the meantime, difference of ideas, difference of interest, still there. So these usually causing violence, conflict. So therefore, we have to solve these differences through effective non-violent means. That's dialogue. In order to carry real dialogue, you must respect others' interest. So more compassionate attitude there, the spirit of real dialogue can come. Full of hatred, full of suspicion, with that dialogue just superficial, artificial. So in order to solve our problem, now today we need true dialogue, not to use force. The violence nature, once you involve, then unpredictable. Originally, you are thinking, you are hoping, you see, because of the limited sort of use of force. But then once this force used, then the side effect, it easily becomes out of control. So that's a very, I think, one of the very nature of the violence. So much better, always from the Buddhist viewpoint, and also maybe some other traditional viewpoint. The violence is just a method. So important is motivation and goal. If motivation is good, goal is good, then violence sometimes permissible. But in reality, it is much safer. Avoid using violence. So therefore, the only way, only appropriate or only option to face conflict is through dialogue. One thing. Then, I think from the economy viewpoint and also the global, environment viewpoint, I think many big industries which producing weapons, and actually, I think those big factories using and producing weapon. The weapon means or bullet these things to kill. And nobody wants to kill. Nobody wants to use these things. So violence and stop violence, these awful methods. Very, very extensive, but no use, so waste. And then those, I think, the brilliant scientists whose brilliant brain using for destruction is pity. So much better is their brilliant mind to use for some constructive work. So therefore, the disarmament, the idea of disarmament is something really very, very ideal, very precious. So as far as I know, some Nobel laureate already used to start some check for selling arms to certain countries where no democracy. These things are, I think, some because of the positive stance. Then, of course, now leaders also now talking about must they reduce nuclear weapons and like that. These things are very, very hopeful signs. Now, eventually, I think our world, in order to bring peaceful world, now we must think about disarmament. Now, here I usually telling people there are two kinds of disarmament: external disarmament, internal disarmament. In order to implement fully external disarmament, firstly we must disarm. Inner disarmament is very necessary. So here, I think very, very important rule about compassion. Then has to be a point. Now some doctors, some scientists, well-known scientists, medical scientists, they already sort of tested the calm mind, really important factor for preventive measure. And also recover rapidly. Here is my own case. As I mentioned earlier,